Good morning. The last class we were seeing from the last class we were seeing what we were studying the synopsis, right? 47. Yesterday I given this arc shape conductor, right? And then if the circular shape conductor moves, then what happened along the diameter? EMF is developed, the diameter is 2r, and next C is important. C, the conductor is like this, okay? This is A and this is A, this is B. Magnetic field, how it is cross symbol given, means moving into the pole. But this is moving like this. This is the velocity direction. See, just like a displacement, draw this line between initial and final, or the starting point of the wire and ending point of the wire. Okay? Clear? Now, there in the EMF, motion EMF, magnetic field is perpendicular to the rod, and velocity also perpendicular to the magnetic field and length of the rod. Then what do you do? This velocity you make it perpendicular. Clear? If you dotted line is perpendicular, this is making an angle theta. Perpendicular means component. This is what is that? V cos theta. Then EMF is B L V cos theta. Depending on the question, the component sometimes we will get V cos theta, which is perpendicular to the length. Sometimes we will get V sin theta. It depends on the question. Clear? And induced EMF direction also given. See in that. Next, seventh one is very important. See, here one conductor is given. This is carries current I or small I, whatever, small I. Beside a rod of length okay, from wire to starting point is they mentioned this as A. Okay, next from here to this is A, B, this is B. No, they take it as D. Actually, in formula they take it as L. Okay. Now, how this rod is moving? Moving up. So, BLV formula derivation, the consideration, magnetic field, length V. In that, magnetic field remains the same. I mean, remains same in the sense magnitude of the magnetic field is remains same. Here, the change is, this rod was there in which magnetic field? Magnetic field produced by this current carrying conductor. Right? This rod was there where? Magnetic field, that magnetic field who produced? This conductor. So magnetic field produced by this conductor formula. Already we have studied moving charges and magnetism. What is that? Magnetic field to be a straight infinite conductor. Mu naught I by 2 pi d. This is general formula. Clear? But here I am taking which distance I have to take? Suppose if I take at this point, then I have to write A. If I take at this point, I have to take A plus L. Okay? So in this region, magnetic field is not constant. It is varies. Reason, as we move away from this conductor, as we move from end A to end B, B is not same because the distance from this wire is changing. That's why I am taking arbitrary length x. Let us say this length I am taking the point here. Here is x. At this point, magnetic field was this one, mu naught I by 2 pi x. Clear? So, what is our formula? B. What did we derive? BLV. In this, L remains constant, B remains constant, but B is changing. Clear? Understand? How B is changing? If you move from A to B, distance x is changing. X is changing means B is changing. So we cannot use this formula directly, but we will use this formula to derive EMF. So up to what distance magnetic field is changing? From A to B. So on this rod I take a small portion. This is dx. Okay. Now for dx. In the dx region, what is the field? Mu naught I by 2 pi x. So due to this small region, induced EMF I am writing this dE. dE is equal to B. What is B? At a distance x, mu naught I by 2 pi x. Okay. This field was distributed in this region dx. Into, which length is dx into b. So dE is equal to, this I can write, b is constant, so mu naught I constant, 2 pi constant, okay, x dx. To get total EMF, what we have to do? We have to integrate. Okay. Alright, v mu naught I by 2 pi x dx. Okay, E. What are the limit? Dx is changing from where to where? From A to B. Means A. Next, what is that? Total length A plus L. Clear? So this will be constant outside, right outside, mu naught I v by 2 pi 1 by x dx a plus L. 1 by x dx in log x or ln x. Substitute the value mu naught I v 2 pi, which is ln x a plus a to a plus L. If you substitute these limits, mu naught I v ln a plus L minus ln a. This we will write 2 pi. Mu naught I v by 2 pi ln a plus L by a. Okay, this is the formula. If you want to write separately, write down. How do we write? Mu naught I v by 2 pi ln, if you write a by a, 1 plus L by a. Check this. 1 plus L by a. So this is the induced EMF between in the rod A and L. Then how do we decide positive which is negative? Okay, again force experienced by the conductor. Then how do you say? How do you write that? Force F is equal to electron experience. So minus electron charge is minus sign. V cross V. I going up means J cross. Field moving into the board. Am I correct? Into the board means cross. Cross means minus J. So this minus J cross K. J cross K means I, J, K. J cross K means I. Minus J cross K, I. Already minus is there, minus I. Minus into minus, plus I. Means all electrons move B side. Means B will have negative and A will have positive. Next, motional EMF in rotation. This already we have done. In rotation, what is the formula? E is equal to half B omega L square. If you take length as R square. We have done that proof also given in this book. Clear? Already we have done. I explained. In our textbook also is there. Next, B for a circular disc. For the circular disc also same formula 1 by B omega R square. They taken as diameter. Okay, they given here clearly. Now come to example problem 14. A metallic meter stick move with a velocity 2 meter per second in a direction perpendicular length and direction perpendicular and perpendicular to the magnetic field of magnitude 0.2 Tesla. Find the EMF induced between ends of stick. Direct question PLV. Okay, nothing is there in the 14th problem. You can solve directly PLV. Next, 15. Two rails of railway track insulated from each other and from the ground are connected to a millivolt meter. What will be the reading of the millivolt meter when the train travels on the track with the speed of 180 km per hour? The vertical component of Earth's magnetic field is 0.2 into 10 power minus 4 and the rails are separated by 1 meter. Question is very big but very simple. They are asking induced EMF. Everything they given. Velocity given. What is that velocity? 180 km per hour. 180 km per hour. Convert into meter per second. 180 into 5 by 18. 18 ones, 18 tens. 15 meter per second. Magnetic field. Vertical component of the Earth magnetic field is given. That is nothing but B there. So that is 0.2 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. Next, separation between the two rails given. It's nothing but length. Length between gap between two rails. That is L. L is equal to 1 meter. Then induced EMF. E is equal to PLV. EMF is nothing but volt. Okay. So voltmeter will measure. Millivoltmeter that is. So answer also will be expressed in millivoltmeter. B is to 0.2 minus 4. L1. Vs to 50. 0.2 is there, 0 is there, that goes 1 decimal. So 2 into 5, 10. 10 into 1, 10 into 10 power minus 4. 1 0 goes 10 power minus 3. So minus 3 means what? 10 power minus 3. 1 millivolt. So 1 MV they given. Right? Now we will see 16. Next 16 question. The horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field at a place is 3 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. Horizontal component and dip is 53 degrees. A metal rod of length 25 centimeters is placed in the north-south direction and moves at a constant speed 10 centimeters per second towards east. Calculate the EMF induced in the rod. Okay. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field is given. That is BH. This is example problem 16. BH is given 3 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. 3 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. There is a dip angle 53 degrees. Rod length 25 centimeters. 25 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Is placed in the north-south direction and is moving at a constant speed of 10 centimeters per second. With 10 centimeters per second. So this is equal to 10 into 10 power minus 2 meter per second. Towards east, calculate the EMF in the rod. Okay. This is the plane, east to west to north to south. BH is acting along north and south. Okay, rod is placed in the which direction? North to south direction. In this direction only they placed. Okay. Now moving towards east. In this direction it is moving. Okay. So BH is acting in this direction. This is BH. Everywhere BH is acting in this direction. Clear? Everywhere BH. It is moving. It is perpendicular to the magnetic field or parallel to the magnetic field. So BH is parallel to the length. Okay, which component is perpendicular? Vertical component. If you draw like this component, this is the vertical component. This is B. We take it as a BZ. So BZ is perpendicular to the V. Clear? As well as length. Of course, V is perpendicular to BH, but this is not only required. It has to perpendicular to field also. Clear? So the required formula is B is equal to here B Z L into V. Clear? We have a dip angle. Dip angle is there. How do we get? We have a BH and we require BZ. They given BH, not BZ, and they given dip angle. Then how do we write this? How do we get BZ? What is that? Tan phi is equal to BZ by BH. So BZ is equal to H we taken as a horizontal component. To avoid the confusion, I am following textbook. To avoid this, you take it BV, vertical component. Vertical. So vertical. It is easy. B stands for vertical, H stands for horizontal. So then BV is equal to what? BH tan phi. So substitute here. So BV is nothing but what? BH tan phi LV. So this is very important model question. Clear? Understand? BV, L and V, all three are perpendicular to each other. Don't take BH. If you take BH, what will happen? BH is parallel to the length of the rod. But in our EMF, Motional EMF consideration, field length B, field length V, all three perpendicular to each other. Okay? Whenever we are calculating EMF, we need to take this condition. All three mutual perpendicular. If not there, we make it that. Okay, BV here perpendicular, so we calculated, substitute the values. 3 into 10 power minus 4 tan 50, 3 into L 25 into 10 power minus 2, and velocity 10 into 10 power minus 2. Tan 57 is 4 by 3. 3 into 10 power minus 4. This is what? 4 by 3 into 25 into 10 power minus 2 into 10 into 10 power minus 2. 3 cancel. Minus 4, minus 2, minus 2, minus 8. 4 into 25, 100. 100 into 10 power minus 8 volts. 3 cancel. 10 into 10 power minus 2, and one more 10 is there here. So this will be 7. Okay. Now induced electric field. Here, this already we have seen. Induced electric field. Okay. Already we have done loop and coil. Flux linking is by B is equal to mu naught Ni. All we have done. I is equal to E by R. More about induced electric field. This is very important. Okay. This is, how do you write? This is new concept to you. That is integral E dot dl is equal to E nothing but is equal to minus d phi by d. How do you get this formula? Already you studied. What is that? E is equal to minus dv by dx. Go this E into dx is equal to minus dv. If we integrate, what do you get? E dx is equal to, this is what? Potential V you will get. So here we will write E minus. Okay? Same only here. So here we have studied in electric potential. Now we are linking to rate of change of magnetic flux. That's all we are linking to. See here, second example, second explanation. To understand this, come to 17. Example problem. The magnetic field at all points within the cylinder region whose cross section is indicated in the accompanying figure starts increasing at a constant rate alpha t per second. Which one? Magnetic field at a point within the cylinder. So dB by dt will be given. They mention as it is alpha. Okay, find the magnitude of electric field as a function of r, the distance from the geometric center of the region. A circular region was there, it's a cylinder, like this, imagine. So magnetic field lines varying like this, in this region only, in the circular shape. Okay, circular shape. In this what happened? Magnetic field, how they are changing? dV by dt is equal to alpha. So the radius is, the cylindrical region radius is r. What they are asking? Electric field. First question A. If you select any position, this is, let us say, r. This is less than r. In this case, they are asking electric field. Then how do you take? You draw a circle. Okay. So this integral dl is equal to minus d phi v by t. Clear? So integral dl, what? Integration of this, imagine at a distance what we consider a circle, length r, closed circle, closed loop. At what distance? Small r. So what if we integrate this small r, write another step, E dot minus dl d by dt of b into a. Clear? Now this I am writing E into 2 pi r is equal to, this I can write minus a is constant, which is changing, magnetic field is changing, dv by dt. So E is equal to 2 pi r minus, in which area it is changing? In the given this region. So they are asking in this region only. So this is 2 pi r square, dv by dt they mentioned as alpha. Then pi cancel, 1 r cancel. Then E is equal to minus r by 2 alpha. Check. E is equal to alpha. They did not take minus, they only calculated magnitude. Understand? Now second question, what did they ask? Be and the region. So they taken as point is here. Let us say here. So imagine one circle from the center of the, where the magnetic field is changing here. This distance is now r. Now again same method you follow for B. I am following B. Now second question, here I am following. So E integral this one dl is equal to d by dt of VA. Right? dl for what? This one. This point they know r is less than small r. This is question B. Now less than R. So this integration, integral means we are adding this. Integral dl means adding of length. So this is 2 pi R. This we can write A into dB by dt. So E is equal to 2 pi R. Flux, where the flux is changing, beyond the R or below the R. In the region of capital R only magnetic flux is changing. So we need to take this area. In this region there is no change in no magnetic field. So don't take that area. So here is pi capital R square dB by dt alpha. Then pi cancel. E is equal to what do you get? R square alpha by 2R. Clear? It's the What did we get? R alpha by see here they mentioned E is equal to alpha R square by 2R. And third condition they taken when R is equal to small r in this region. In that case then what happened? 1 R will be cancelled. Understand? So that's why it's depend on the condition only, but you remember this form. How to do? It's depend on the where the point is given. There you suppose at a distance R, if they ask, if there is a distance, let us say x. This is x is greater than R. Then what you take? You take the x and imagine a circle. Okay, integral this. Add the length. By adding the length, you will get circumference. Then E dot 2 pi x is equal to where the magnetic field is changing. That you write down. You will get the by making E subject to you will get the electric field. Next, variation of electric field in that region, the given graph. Okay, so we will expect this in competitive exams. Okay, so take care and test your knowledge. Common questions. But come to second question. A square loop of side 4 cm lying in a horizontal table, uniform magnetic field 0.5 Tesla is directed towards at an angle 60 degrees to the vertical as shown in the figure. If the field is increased from 0 to its final value in 0.2 seconds, the EMF induced in the loop is. Direct question. What do you do? Then how do you do? E is equal to d pi d by dt. Okay. What is the changing here? dB naught. This is d phi. This how do you write? We are calculating only magnitude. Minus not required. D by dt of BA cos theta. What is changing? B is changing. So this A cos theta remains same dB by dt. So what is dB by dt? According to question, magnetic field is changing 0.5 Tesla, 0 to 0.5 Tesla in 0.2 seconds. So this we can write. It is magnetic field. So in the field increases from 0 to final value. Final value is 0.5. So 0.5 minus final minus initial. In how many seconds? 0.2. So this is 0.5 by 0.2. This is 5 by 2. Substitute here, you will get the answer. A is given, area not mentioned, length given. Length is to, what did they give? 4 centimeters. So 4 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So L square will be 16 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. Area of the square is L square. Clear? Length given. So you substitute, you get the answer. Next, third one. A conducting square loop of side L and resistance R move in the plane with a uniform velocity V perpendicular to one of the side. The magnetic induction be constant in the time and space, pointing perpendicular into the plane of the loop, exists everywhere. The current induced in the loop is 0. I already mentioned. Completely, it is moving in the magnetic field, so there is no flux change in that area. Clear? So there is no flux change, then induced EMF is 0. Third question. Test your knowledge 3, third question. Test your knowledge 3, third question 4, 0. Clear? Because it is actually situation is given how cross field, okay, like this, you imagine. In this total region, magnetic field is there. If this book moves, what happened? Is there any change in the flux? No change. No flux in change, then no induced EMF. Okay, if as soon as this book is, let us say, imagine this as a square. Suppose here magnetic field starts. As soon as it's entered, magnetic flux changes. Then during the when it is entered, EMF is developed. Again in this region, magnetic field is there. Clear? There is no change in flux. As soon as it's leaving the magnetic field, then moving out of the magnetic field, again flux change is there. We do expect EMF. Next. That's over. And fourth one. A straight conductor carrying a current I and a loop closed by sliding a corner of resistance R lie in the same plane as shown in figure. The connector slides towards right with a uniform velocity v. The induced current generated in the loop in terms of distance R from the connector from the straight conductor will be at a distance R they are asking. So this question number 4. Current they are asking. How do you write? Current is equal to E by R. Now we need to find induced EMF. EMF is what? BLV. What is B at a distance R? Mu naught I by 2 pi R into LV. At a distance R they are asking. So then E value substitute here. Then this will be mu naught ILV by 2 pi R. Okay, substitute here. Then I is equal to, what is this? B substitute, mu naught ILV by 2 pi R, smaller and capital R. Check. Option, most probably it's one only. Self-induction, already we have studied. In self-induction means only single coil. So B is directly proportional to I, phi is directly proportional to I, already we have done, these are all. E is equal to minus L di by dt. So there is a two formulas here we are using. One is E is equal to minus L di by dt. This is induced EMF, not E actually, induced EMF. And another one is E is equal to minus L delta I by delta t. This is instantaneous value. This is complete given duration. Okay, this how do we write? L minus L delta I, difference in I, I2 minus I1 by T2 minus T1. Okay, delta t. So inductor symbol they mentioned. See, this is, remember, in this inductor, if current di by dt increases, then this is acts like a source, like this. So induced battery, what is that? L di by dt. This is plus, this is minus. If the same inductor current decreases, then L di by dt. This is acts like opposite, polarity changes, minus plus. If it is increases, polarity will be like this. If it is decreases, which one? di by dt. Polarity changes, remember. Increases current moving in. Decreases also current moving in, but polarity changes. They give an example. See how to solve this. A circuit given like this: a resistor, inductor, and a battery. This is 5 volt given, and here it is 10 ohm, and here it is 5 H. Clear? This is 2 ampere. Di by dt is given 2 ampere per second. Okay? What did I ask? Now, current increasing, let us say increases. Then how do you write potential here? Let us say this is A, this is B. Now VA, write down 2, 10 into 2, 20. Or we will make it like this, 10 into 2. Clear? Now current is increasing as well. Increasing means this acts like this. So L di by dt. Or first we will write like this. Only alternate circuit. First we will make it and we will write. This is 10 ohm as it is. Current increasing. L di by dt. 5 into 2, 10. Current increasing means this acts like a. This is 10 volts and 5 volts. This is B. Then simple I am writing I. Actually this is di by dt. Then VA minus 2 into 10, 20. Leaving negative terminal minus 10. Leaving negative terminal minus 5 is equal to V. Clear? Then VA, this is 20, 15 minus 35 VB. Then VA minus VB is equal to 35 volt. Like this. If it is say decreases, then what will happen? This is for increase. If there decreases, then what will happen? Circuit will be already. If the current decreases, then like this, polarity changes. Battery has this, and this is B, and this is A. This is 10 ohm. This is what? 10 volt, and this is 5 volt. Again, current VA 20, leaving positive terminal plus, again leaving negative terminal minus 5. This is V. In this case, what is it? VA minus 20, minus 5, minus 25 plus 10, minus 15 is equal to V. Am I correct? Only 10 decreasing, it is 25. Only correct. Minus 25 plus 10, 15 only. Minus 15. VA minus VB is equal to 15 volts. Like this we need to solve. Understand? If current increases, polarity is like this. Current decreases, polarity changes. So this is about self-inductance. Self-inductance, suppose in a circuit is there, that comes in. Then self-induction in some cases, already we have done L is equal to mu naught n square. Pi r area is there. It's depend on the area of the coil. If area is square, we will take L square. If area is circle, pi r square. Okay, self-inductance. They given there. First case, circular loop given. So B flux linking with that mu B is equal to mu naught Ni by 2R. Only field flux is n turns is there, NBA. All substitute, compare that Li, we will get L value. So it's depend on the question. L formula changes. Understand? Self-inductance of the solenoid. With the solenoid they given, already we have done combination of the solenoid, series combination and parallel combination. Okay, if they combine in series, effective means solenoids are in series like this, L1 and L2. Effective is L1 plus L2, like resistance. If they parallel, L1 L2 by parallel, how do you write reverse? So L1 plus L2 by sorry, 1 by, what is that? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, like that. L1 L2 by L1 plus L2, parallel combination. Current splitting, just like what we have done in resistor, here also we have done same. Energy stored in the inductor, U is equal to half Li square, we have done. Energy stored per unit value, U by V, B square by 2 mu naught, we have done. This is okay. Come to 18 problem. 18, example problem 18. When the current in a coil changes from 8 ampere to 2 ampere in 3 into 10 power minus 2 seconds, the EMF induced in the current 2 volts, find the self inductance. When a current in a coil changes from 8 ampere to 2 ampere. Clear? So delta I. What is this? I2 minus I1. 2 minus 8. This is equal to minus 6. In how many seconds? Delta T. 3 into 10 power minus 2 seconds. EMF produced is 2 volt. Asking L. What is the formula? E is equal to minus L. Here you take it as di by delta I by delta T. So E is 2 minus as it is. L they are asking, keep it L as it is. Delta I minus 6, delta T 3 into 10 power minus 2. Then L is equal to minus into minus plus 2 into 3, 6 into 10 power minus 2 by 6 cancel. 10 power minus 2 Henry. Henry, H-E-N-E-R. So 10 power minus 2, they given 10 milliampere. That is also correct. mH or 10 mH or 10 power minus 3 H. This we will write 10 mH. If 1 0 goes, what you will get? 10 power minus 2. This is first question. Next, second question. B. A 12 volt battery is connected to a 6 ohm 10 H coil through a switch drives a constant current in the circuit. Then the switch is suddenly opened. Assuming that it took 1 millisecond to open the switch, calculate the average EMF induced across the coil. Okay. So what did they give? 12 volt battery given. Battery. This is E is equal to 12 volts. Clear? Connected to resistor and this is 6 ohm. Next, L self inductance is 10 Henry connected through a switch. Okay. Assuming it take then the switch is suddenly opened. Assuming that it took 1 millisecond to open the switch, calculate the average EMF induced across the coil. So delta T, how many seconds it taken, or dt or delta T is taken how many? 1 millisecond. 1 into 10 power minus 3 second. What they are asking? Calculate the EMF induced across the coil. Here they are asking. Then how do you write? E is equal to L di by dt. Minus is there, of course. Or this we will write like this: delta T by, delta I by delta T. Switch is open. What happens when switch is open? Current will become 0. Final current I2 is 0 when switch is open. Already switch is closed. We are opening. Okay? Already circuit is closed. When the circuit is open, they are asking induced EMF. So we need to find I1. Then how do you get I1? As soon as switch is closed, current flows through the circuit. Okay. Inductor offers resistance R is equal to 0. Okay, it do not offer, if the DC current flows, it do not offer any resistance. AC current flows, that we will see in the next lesson. So, what is that I1? I1 is equal to V by R or V by R. Total resistance only 6 ohm because inductor do not offer any resistance. So E is 12, R is 6 by 2. So 2 ampere. So initial current, as soon as switch is closed, maximum current, steady current is 2 ampere. When switch is open, what happens? 2 current immediately drops to 0. So there is a change in current. In how many seconds? 1 into 10 power minus 3 seconds. They are asking induced EMF. E is equal to minus, L value is 10. This is I2 minus I1. So 0 minus 2 by 10 power minus 3. This is 0 minus 2 minus 2 minus into minus plus 20 into 10 power 3 volt. Yeah, 20 into they given 2 into 10 power 4 or 20 into 10 power 3. Next question. The equivalent inductance of two inductors is 2.4 H. When connected in parallel, and 10 H when connected in series. What is the value of inductance of individual inductors? So they are equal. They mentioned two equivalent inductors. Clear? When they connected parallel, effective is 2.4. When they connected in series, effective is 10. Question C. Parallel combination L1 L2 by L1 plus L2. Inductors are same. This is equal to L square by 2L. Yes. Two equivalent inductance they mentioned, but in the solution they take a different one. What is the value of inductance of the individual? They are not equivalent, unequal. Otherwise, problem is easy. So it is 2.4. When they connected in series, L1 plus L2, what did they give? 10. So very simple. This kind of problems we have done in capacitance. So we do it, you will get the answer. Next, D is important. If current I 5 ampere and decreasing at a rate of 10 power 3 ampere per second, find VB minus VA. Current decreasing, increasing. So decreasing. First I am drawing the circuit. After that relevant circuit we will draw. Sorry, this is resistance, not inductance. This is 1 ohm. This is 15 ohm. 5 into 10 power minus 3 H. Clear? This is A and B. What is the current flowing? I is equal to 5 ampere. Right? Current decreasing. Current decreasing means this circuit will become, this inductor acts, when current increases we have a positive polarity here, but current decreasing. So we will get like this. So this is the L value. We need to find EMF here. What is EMF formula? EMF is equal to minus L di by dt. We are talking only magnitude. So L value is to 5 into 10 power minus 3. With what rate current is changing? Di by dt. 10 power 3 ampere per second. Di by dt is given 10 power 3 ampere per second. So into 10 power 3. This is 5 ampere per second. Sorry. Di by dt substituted, L substituted. So 5 volts. And this acts like a 5 volt battery. It's already 15 volt. This is 1 ohm. Current is moving what? How many amperes? 5 ampere. So this is A and this is B. They are asking VB minus VA. Alright. VA 5 ampere in the same direction. We are leaving 15 volts. Leaving 5 volts is equal to VV, right? Then VA 30 minus 5 plus 25 is equal to VB. They are asking VB minus VA. VA goes this side, so 25 is equal to VB minus VA. Answer is 25. Yes. Answer is given 15 volt. This is 1 ohm. 15. Here I written 5. Instead of 5, I have taken 15. Only 5. Only 5 means this will be cancelled. You will get 15. So 15. So VB minus VA is 15 volt. Understand? This is a given circuit. After that we alter based on the current increase and decrease. Current decrease they mentioned. So polarity changes. Clear? If current increase, suppose, then we will draw polarity changes. VL we will draw plus. Here it is negative. Understand? So with this example problem over for self-inductance and mutual inductance, you read it all. We have done everything. So about mutual inductance already I given. We already done this all in what PU classes. So once you remember, or you otherwise check this. Next about mutual inductance, already when two conductors like this. See, we have some complication. When two conductors placed like this, there will be a mutual inductance between them. Clear? Okay. In that case, L equivalent, how do we write? L equivalent is equal to L1 plus L2, and next plus or minus 2M. Okay. When current, if based on the current in a coil in the same direction. If the current in the coil in opposite direction, this will become, when the same direction, coil here it will be plus. If current reverse, minus. And one more important, the mutual inductance M of two coils having the self inductance L1 and L2. This formula is very, very important. M is equal to K into under root of L1 into L2, where K is the coefficient of coupling. They will provide that. K is equal to 1, then maximum under root of L1 and L2. For loose coupling, less than. Clear? This formula is important for commutative. So next class we will see from 19, and then we will start exercises, because these DC circuits are not there. If we will find the time, we will discuss in the last. Then we will start exercises. Okay, read this mutual inductance formulas, self-inductance formulas, how do they depend and their derivations. Clear? We will meet in the next class.